Hello and welcome back to the NOSVW channel. This week we're finally, after such a long wait because we've been so busy with normal work, back on the 1967 Patina build split screen. I've got all the gear linkage back in, as you can see. Look, that's all powder coated, and got the gear stick back, it's all nice and greased. It's all locked in and tied down with the lock clamps, and we've got gears. No, obviously the gearbox is rebuilt by Cogbox, and it's amazing. Yeah, the gears are so tight and nice, and such a nice selection. I've got to put a little bit more oil in the reduction gears, and then that's that part buttoned down. I've also done all the rear brakes inside there, so all the rear brakes are all done. So it is only just I should say, I've got the hard lines in, obviously. New master cylinder. I've painted that already. The new one, the replacement. I'm just waiting for that to dry. This is master cylinder. Clean the rust off the discs. They got rusty where it's been stood around. Put the calipers on. Shocks. Tie rods. Drag link is on. Buddy's bit throttle kit to go on there. We've got the painted wheels to replace these patinaed ones to go on it. Yeah, it is really close. A bit more wiring. I don't think the wires are long enough to reach these brake switches, because I think the loom kit we bought from Walsall West is not a 67 only. The 67 only has factory dual mass cylinder with dual switches, so I don't think it's quite long enough. So I'm going to probably have to lengthen these wires and solder them in. Yeah, it's so close to being MOT'd. I've put one of the number plates on, got the back one on there, as you can see. We've had it running again today, obviously to test it. So yes, if I could get all the parts in a week, I reckon I could finish it. But as you know, in this trade, if you get 2-3 days on it, you're lucky. But at least something's happened. At least now I don't have to push it back into its position over there. I can drive it on the handbrake. Hurrah! We've also got this from Andy, VW Coco down in Plymouth. It's obviously a breaker, as you can see with the rust. There is a full video on the channel. If you want to check that out, if you need any parts. We've got some other VWs coming for braking hopefully soon. Another Bay, another 25, and maybe a Beetle. I'm still in talks of it to try and buy it. It doesn't always come off, but I'll try my hardest. Welcome back, it's Thursday. We're still on the patina split screen build. I've got most of the brakes in now, the master cylinder, it's all painted in and detailed. New switches, new bottle. Steering damper, all that lot is in. Just the track rod arms and a few more bits. A little bit obviously work on the front brakes still. Got to get this surface rust off and finish building them up. And just the hard lines on the back to finish. I'm just waiting for a rubber seal so I can put the hard lines in. So very close, but sadly I've got to come off it tomorrow. I've got a Toyota Land Cruiser into wax oil, an early 80s one, which is quite cool. I've also had the Beast run in. There's a truck meet next week at Rivo Hub, so somewhen I've got to get it out, just check it over, check the brakes, flush the water, and get it ready for this year's season. Also, my brother Luke at Gary Angel Racing has had his Karmann Ghia out. He's treated it to, show you inside first, he's treated it to a brand new Heritage steering wheel. Check that out, so much better than the original steering wheel. It's sort of the icing on the cake for the inside really. Look at that, really, really smart. He's been wanting that for a long time, so he's in financial situation to buy it, so he's done that. He's also got rid of the 356 rims and gone back to the standard rims, which I think it looks a lot better, and it doesn't rub, because it used to rub with the 356 rims. It used to rub on the front arch. So it's looking much nicer, and turns out one of the 356 wheels was staggered, so it had a different offset. 3 were the same, 1 was different, so it definitely drives better. Such a nice little car. Californian car from our mate James over in NorCal, 1964. So hopefully Luke's going to have this out over the next few weeks, cruising it around. Lovely, really nice cars. He said it's smooth, fast, so much nicer to drive than a Beetle. It's wider body pan, floor pan, so much nicer. It's only 1600, but because it's got a tool ratio gearbox from standard, they just cruise along. Beautiful car. Thanks for watching. See you for the next video.